Friends, I'm Dr. Shoaib Shahid. I've been presenting to you various aspects of spiritualism, and I discussed with you that how there is I may say, differences among the people in spiritualism. Then I presented to you about Abraham religion, which are the most pious and most having holy books. And then I related to you all the history about it, and we came to the last part of Muhammad, peace be upon him. And I also presented to you that how he has to face the thing, and ultimately, when he died, after that, the Muslim has to again reorganize themselves to spread the Islam. So when you keep in mind, there is one of the most touchy, I may say, question which I'm going to deal with you. In Muslim, there is a big difference, and they have a bidah. Bidah mean then when you add something in the pure religion and just to attract the people so they may come to you and your group should be very popular. You know, psychologically, people use certain time public processions and to bring the people to get the attention of the people, and they may have a superiority over the other, I may say, groups. That's the reason when the people started this phenomena in the I may say, religion, then what happened? The basic goals of Prophet, La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah, was that there's only one deity and we should bow to him. There's no other deity, and Prophet is the last prophet, and he is his obedient person. He is not, different than the other thing. I have presented detail about the prophets and their power. So, what happened with the passage of time when the people, the Islam spread? It went to from Africa, I may say Europe, in Asia, and when they bring this religion and give the, I may say, insight about the Quran, because real religion is the Quran. But unfortunately, when these people have not their own language, they have a difficulty. So here comes the problem when this message are given to those people in Arabic. The local people, they interpret it and make a translation, and they add or subtract in it. From there come the fabrication in Islam. And then the people involved in Bidah. Bidah means they involved in those kind of activity consciously and unconsciously, which is against the, I may say, monotheism, I may say Abraham, mean one unity. So I will just narrate this what happened, because this is a big problem at this time due to this, things, although it is given in Surah Ikhlas, in Ayat al Kursi, and all other, day to day recitation which people do, that there's one God and He's control everything. Everybody knows it. But what happened? That the goal of the Prophet was derailed in this way. The hypocrite, even that time when he was alive, they used to add or subtract just to create a problem in the religion, and there should be a sects in and that was their problem, and they used to do it. When the God is gone, when Prophet has gone, then they started the same thing in the human being. Keep in mind, those people, I'm now narrating to you the psychology. The people who have a different kind of personality, they have a different language, and they are brought up in a system. Their unconscious and their psyche has a deep-rooted, I may say, foundation in it. So whatever you may tell them, if they take it for granted and I may say, love and respect of a religion, but they do not take it with the reasoning, then it is in just you are just painting the religion over it. So in the unconscious, whatever they have thoughts, they remain in it and they involved in it one way or the other. So in this way, when this religion was, developed with the passage of time, when it went to the various kind of places, then there were various kind of scholars, various kind of, I may say, discussions, and there were rational kind of intellectual kind of also discussion. So in place of taking those things as in its form, they elaborate it one way or the other, and then the people have a various kind of differences. Then there appear very kind of sects. They start fighting with each other. So that's the reason you will see that after that, then the people, they do not remain on that track, and they were derailed, and they were, they involved various kind of complication in the religion. Religion is very simple, applicable, practical in life. But when they have taken this thing, then they involved in the formalities, in rituals, in various kind of discussions about it. So later on, when I share with you that how this thing has affected, particularly because I belong to uh, Indo-Pak, mean Asia, I will let you know that how they have even the name and ritual. They are the same like Hindu and non-believer, and they are doing the same thing under the name of Islam, which is creating a great kind of fights. Sometimes they have a various kind of battles also. If you go into the Middle East, after the Islam, every person who is in a control of an area, they want to become dominant, so they want to rule over the other thing. You have recently seen how it happening in I may say Iraq, in Middle East, and in I may Syria, and I may say other related states. So the people, in place of working on the religion, they start in group and this discussion. So then what happened? The people who are associated with certain kind of religion or various kind of concept, they say that we are right and they are wrong. The difference is such kind of thing, which I'm going to further elaborate to you. If you see what happened, that in all the religion, I have given the history. You keep on see the history, because the concluding a program to come to the final decision that how we can resolve this thing. What happened, if you see, after going all the prophets, their I may say follower, they associate the prophet with the God, and they start asking him money, help in this kind of things. So this system uh, remain inactive in Islam also, because it was so wide spread, and there were no organized system, there were no control on the publication. So they have various kind of books, various kind of things, and they everybody say that I'm right, the other are wrong. So although in the Quran it is said that, oh mankind, you should take religion with reasoning, and God has given you the reasoning and power and insight, and use it. Don't take it blindly. And what happened, that those who are not educated, they are ignorant, but they are very motivated. They mostly very obedient to their, I must say, teacher. So what happened, they start giving the importance to their teacher, their peer, their saint, and they took him that he has also the power, and he can help us to meet God, and our problem will be resolved, and he will pray for us, and this and that. If you go back, they see the same history. What happened with the, I may say, in Torah, God says that I have not given you the power. You say that you can, the people can come and you can help them to reach into paradise without doing any good deeds. Same as this, they were taking money as a gift. So the same thing has started over here. As a result of it, then there was a confrontation. Then there was a debating. Then, as a result of it, the more they want to resolve the thing, the more they went into the detail and informal kind of things. And the religion remained just like a hear and say. People hear and say and take it and involved in their life affair, but do not apply those principles which are given into it, which was the actually purpose of this thing. So, what I wish to say, this fabrication, if I want to show you the history of it, as I given you this concept, you know what happened in Muslim. They started, I'm giving the Middle East system where it started. In 3rd and 4th Hijri, one sultan called Nebel, and he was king of Egypt. He started Milad. Milad means seminar, processions, and have a ceremony of the birth of the Holy Prophet. It started on that time. Before it, there was no such kind of thing. Now, what happened? those people who love the religion but without going into the practices, they adopt this system, and it started in that area. Later on, what happened in when in the Turk came, there was a king also, and he facilitated this system, and he thought that he was not popular. In order to attract the people, he asked his I may say assistant what we should do. He said we should do certain technique to attract the people. His mother was by Christian, so he has seen how the ceremonies are done in the Christianity, their procession. So he started from there this thing also. So that to get popular among the people, that he is a very working hard for the I may say religion. So this is the way these things have been used for personal purposes, to get attention, to get political power, to have a gain, to have a unity and control on the system, on the brain of the people, because people are sentimental, they are loving for the religion, so they were used in this way. So from there, this system start people working on it, and then later on, what happened? This gentleman, this prophet which I told you, he made a big ceremonies, foods and other kind of music and other kind of poetry, and they exaggerated the poetry. So as a result of it, now they start music in it, various kind of poetry in it, exaggerated poetry, that that prophet was so super, he was above everything, and he can control everything, and he's everything. So in place of putting attention what the prophet said about the Quran and what Allah has ordered, they start looking from that direction. Some of those has so much exaggerated kind of this poetry. In place of saying that, oh God, accept my prayer and I want to see to Makkah for Hajj, they start saying, I want to go to Medina to see the tomb of my prophet. So here you can see how they start twisting the religion toward, the personality worship.
تلك آيات الكتاب الحكيم. These are verses of the wise book. هدى ورحمة للمحسنين. As guidance and mercy for the doers of good. الذين يقيمون الصلاة ويؤتون الزكاة وهم بالآخرة هم يوقنون. Who establish prayer and give zakah, and they of the hereafter are certain in faith. أولئك على هدى من ربهم وأولئك هم المفلحون. Those are on right guidance from their Lord, and it is those who are the successful. ومن الناس من يشتري لهو الحديث ليضل عن سبيل الله بغير علم ويتخذها هزوا أولئك لهم عذاب مهين. And of the people is he who buys the amusement of speech to mislead others from the way of Allah without knowledge, and who takes it in ridicule. Those will have a humiliating punishment. وَإِذَا تُتْلَى عَلَيْهِ آيَاتُنَا وَلَّى مُسْتَكْبِرًا كَأَن لَّمْ يَسْمَعْهَا كَأَنَّ فِي أُذُنَيْهِ وَقْرًا فَبَشِّرْهُ بِعَذَابٍ أَلِيمٍ. And when our verses are recited to him, he turns away arrogantly as if he had not heard them, as if there was in his ears deafness. So give him tidings of a painful punishment. إن الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات لهم جنات النعيم. Indeed, those who believe and do righteous deeds, For them are the gardens of pleasure.
خالدين فيها وعد الله حقا وهو العزيز الحكيم.
Wherein they abide eternally. It is the promise of Allah, which is truth, and He is the exalted in might, the wise,